Time for the community gift. What will it be this year? And I will start by explaining why we do that and what this is exactly. It's every year, as a company, we are giving a gift to the community, the open source community as a whole, because we consider that most of what we built was built through open source. All the projects we are using are open source, and we like to contribute to open source as well. As developers, every day we are using the same website, we're using the same apps, and sometimes we think, oh, this specific feature could be improved. And when you start working at Algolia, you do a lot of search integration every day, demos, and when you go to a website where the search is not that great, you feel like, oh, maybe we could do something about that. It's a bit of scratching your own itch and eating your own dog food at the same time. And that's what we've been doing for the past years. So I will give a brief history of the gift we gave the community in the previous years. Maybe you don't know about them, and then I will present the one from this year. The first one was 2014. We did something called Algolia for GitHub. Obviously, we were not really good at naming things at that time. But it's just a Chrome, Firefox, and Safari extension that you can install and that will let you search in GitHub, but in a more fast way and more easy to use way than the actual GitHub search. We'll show you a quick demo. If the Wi-Fi is with me, yes. So this is my GitHub. It just adds an autocomplete to the search bar on GitHub. So if I search for, could you give me an example? Yarn? John? You have everything displayed instantly like this. I can search for Vue.js, I can search for Scala, everything is directly here. All this data is publicly available. We just call the GitHub API and put it into Algolia. And what is also interesting is that you can search into your private repositories. If you give the application the correct set of rights, you can search into your own private repositories much quickly than what you would do on GitHub directly. You can navigate through the keyboard and get directly to the Scala client, for example, if you want to do some Scala. I don't know about that. Could you come and show me? Directly here? Oh, that's so awesome. So I can search directly here. Ah, yes. Wonderful. So I can search directly through the Omnibar. I didn't even know about that. So it's available on Chrome, it's available on Firefox, even on the latest version of Firefox, so you can install it right now if you want. That was the first gift. You can find it on github.algolia.com. 2015, we built TalkSearch. This one, maybe you've never heard of it, but I'm pretty sure you've actually used it without knowing. It's because it was, once again, it was our own issue. We were trying a lot of different tooling and frameworks and libraries, and we had to go to documentation websites. And even if the documentation was complete and well written, we still have to go to several hundred different pages until we found the one that was telling us what we wanted to see. So and most of the documentation pages of popular projects, they are hosted on GitHub pages or Netlify, so it means they are static websites, so they don't usually have a search. So we decided to build a crawler that runs on our own infrastructure and that will get all the pages, extract the relevant data, and push it into Algolia. If you are the maintainer of an open source project, you just give it the URL of your documentation. We do all the indexing, and we give you back small JavaScript snippet, a few lines you can embed on your website, and it will add search into your own documentation. This is, of course, completely free. I'll give you an example on the Vue.js website. If you learn Vue.js and you want to learn the best practices, if you want to know how do I do CSS in Vue.js, you just type CSS and you have this that gets you to the relevant pages. It is bundled with all the Algolia features, so even if you do typos, you type component as component and you still find it. So if you've done any JavaScript recently, I'm pretty sure you've used this at some point, because we are ESLint, Vue, we're on React, React Native, we're on Babel, we're everywhere in the JavaScript world. And I can really feel the difference when I start a new project with a framework I don't know, one that has TalkSearch and one that has not. It's so much easier to search when you have this kind of search. Like Bootstrap implemented it recently, and it's much better than the previous version where you have a really, really long page and you have to Control F to find what you wanted. So if you're an open source maintainer and you have documentation, you can go on this website, community.algolia.com/docsearch, or type docsearch in Google, it might be faster. Just give it the link to your documentation and an email address so we can get back to you. We still have a bit of config to do manually, but it's just a few CSS selectors to target. This is your title, this has your content, this is the pages we have to crawl, and in a few days we will get back to you with the JavaScript snippet you can embed. Last year, we use NPM and node modules a lot. There are node modules for doing almost everything in the world, but we all went through the same pattern when we were searching for something. We're wondering, is there a module to do this? And the answer is always yes. But then you go on the NPM website, you try typing something, you have 5 different modules, you open the GitHub repository of each of them, and you check how many pull requests are open, how many issues, number of stars, number of forks, is it really maintained, and you have to do a lot of manual processing to find which one is the best. So we get in touch with NPM asking maybe we could help you with the search. We didn't get much answer. So we get in touch with Yarn, that was the Facebook new NPM, and they said, oh yeah, let's do something together. So I'm going to show you what it is, and if you want to know more about how it actually works, the people that work on it are here in this room. So yes, over there, Vincent? Yeah, over there. The way it works, if I want to search for Vue.js, once again, why not? I have it directly here, and everything is ordered based on how you would order it yourself, based on the popularity of the project, and not only if it actually matches exactly what you've typed. If you go on Vue or on any of this, we also give you a lot of information about, you have a link to the CDNs, you have the popularity, you have a graph of activity, dependencies. We are aggregating this information from various different sources, but it really helps into finding the right package as fast as you can. And what is really nice about all those projects we did is that all the indices are kind of public. You can build something with it if you want. So we actually built an Atom plugin using the same index as this Yarn search that will let you find plugins directly through Atom. So you don't even have to go to the Yarn website to install the plugin. So what will it be this year? This year we did something pretty similar to TalkSearch, and I don't know if we got better at naming, but we actually named it TalkSearch. And this is for helping you find relevant information in conference talks. So you might remember, oh, I've been to this conference. I think it was this year. There was a guy, I don't remember his name, and he talked about this. It was really interesting, but I would like to share the video with you, and I cannot find it. So we can help with that. What we did was getting videos from YouTube, because YouTube is generating transcripts of the videos, and when the mic quality is good enough, the transcript quality is really, really good as well. We extracted all of that, and we put it into a GitHub, an Algolia index. This is a demo. So I'm actually doing a live demo of something we finished recently, so it might fail. So we got in touch with a few conference organizers to see if we could use their data to try the product. Everyone was really on board about that, so we tried with the dot conferences. I don't know if you've ever been to a dot conference, the .scale, .ai, .swift, .css, .js. If you haven't, I really suggest you go there because it's a really high quality conference here in Paris. But let's say, I remember I went to a .scale and there was a guy, obviously, talking about cloud. Yes, many people, so I can find them all here. He was talking about cloud and security, maybe. And you see, I actually did a typo, I typed security. Still find it. Now I will take, for example, the one from Michel Hashimoto. Yes, where is here. It was a really, really nice talk. You got the video directly. Do you have sounds? Yeah, you don't hear it, but I have the sound. You do hear it correctly? Okay, great. Because what is interesting is, okay, he's talking about security and so on, but you'd like to know when he's actually inside the talk talking about performance. You get it here, and you click on it,
SSH into a machine to perform an encryption.
and it goes directly to the moment it's actually saying the keyword. So even if it was a 20-minute talk, a 1-hour talk, and you remember there was only one interesting part in it, you will be able to find it and go there directly and give a link to the exact moment in the video. And so we have a few, it's a bit meta, but we will actually have these own talks searchable inside of it. All the tech lunch, all the search party, every meetup we are hosting here will be searchable through that. Just a side note, if you are a meetup organizer and you would like to host a meetup, this room, it's made to host a lot of meetups, so get in touch with us. But we also want to build a consolidated index where we have all the videos of all the conferences. We'll give you a sneak peek of what this will look like. So far we only have .conferences, the tech lunch, and the search party, but it will let you search technically into all the videos of all the conferences. We are already in touch with the TalkSearch, with the Full Frontal, with South by Southwest, many different Hackference and DevRelCon, and many conferences are really interested in that. So you guys have the primer of seeing it for the first time. We're going to announce it officially tomorrow SF time. And if you are a conference organizer and you would like to have this, because we are going to release it just like TalkSearch as a small snippet you can put on your website to let your users search into your own videos. If you're interested in that, get in touch with us. We will release the website with the form where you can give us the YouTube playlist URL and an email so we can get back to you. And we will provide this completely for free, just like TalkSearch. Thank you. If you have any questions, come to me, come to anyone with the ugly sweaters. We have time for questions right now, so yes. Does anyone have any question about how this works, how you could help? If you could wait until we announce it, so that way you are kind of a VIP knowing it without the others. We can share the URL with you, just come to me and I will give you the URL so you can test. The styling is really basic right now, but the idea would be every website will be able to style it to its own colors, so it's really integrated into their websites. Question? Yes?
No.
Yes,
it's working. Can you come make this demo at my place?
What's your place?
It's Google.
Oh, yeah. Yes, definitely we can. All the data is coming from you anyway. We're just providing search. Well, thank you everyone. Now it's time for more discussing. We have some wine ready. We have an arcade game. We have many different things. And food. Yes, of course, food. And yes, everyone wearing an ugly sweater, please come on stage so we can take the picture. And I think you have one of the best. You definitely have to come on stage.